This seems fun. This will be nice. I like the movie's very good. It's a lot of good energy behind it. So it's exciting to be here, that's for sure. I just feel thrilled to be a part of such a kind of a legendary story. So I'm honored to be a part of it. I think watching a movie together is always better, first of all. But this movie has a family theme that's very strong as it's carried in the Hawaiian culture. So there's lessons to be learned. That's why people should watch it, of how to treat each other and respect each other and just know that family is of utmost importance. Man, the animators, they just did such a great job. So that was very important to get this movie right, and they nailed it.
So excited. This is my first premiere, actually. I love the blue carpet. I like how they mentioned Stitch a lot, and my poster is right over there, if you can see. Yeah, but I'm really excited for this new film to come out pretty soon. It was so amazing. The cast was very imaginative and beautiful in the same way, but they are also great at acting. Not about like a girl, it's an alien. It's more like about Ohana, and when you grow up, Ohana is very, very important. Even to me, it's very important. So I'm just also so happy to be in this film.
Dean Deblois and I were here in 2002 when the original came out, and yeah, it's been an emotional day for me because a lot of time has passed, but the character has endured and grown in popularity. I am a proponent of any film being seen on the big screen because we all know it's the scale of not just the imagery, but the music and the sound that makes it an amazing experience. I mean, watching things later on your devices, great. But if you can, I always recommend that people see a movie for the first time on a big screen.
Oh gosh, it's so surreal. I mean, I feel like I'm able to support the community and bring it to life in this sort of way. It's beloved, and I was a fan from the start, and I think I'm pinching myself every single day. I think that everybody's able to see themselves on screen in that sort of way and see that family dynamic coming together.
I mean, unbelievable. It's been a really long journey, longer than most movies, and the whole Ohana that made this film is just incredibly excited and honored to be here. Lilo Stitch is like my favorite animated film since the moment I saw it in theaters in high school, and it is an incredible legacy to be a part of, and I can't wait for people to see all their hard work. I think they're really gonna love it. I think there's a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff, and I think especially we've captured like the spirit of it in a way that feels great.
The people that I worked with, the cast is really spectacular, funny, touching. The movie's just going to be amazing. I'm so excited to be a part of this. Well, you know, the first movie was really special, and I was excited that it became such a hit. And then I was also, in the television series. I did that too. And then to be a part of this with a new character was really, I felt so flattered to be able to be involved again in a big way that would reflect more of the culture of Hawaii. It's a film that I feel really brings a family together because it is about family. It's also entertaining for children and adults. It's not too, intellectual and challenging for little children. It's so easy to bring into your lives. And the child that's playing Lilo is so amazing. She never acted before, and she's so honest and real, and I just love her so much. And so the two of them together really make, I think, a movie for sure.
A gift, watching it as a young man, taking my little brothers to see it. It's a real treat. I don't think it's actually set in how amazing it is to be a part of this kind of like story. Maya is the heart and soul of this movie, 100%. I think it's important to, a community grows. I think we're creatures of community, and like it's just sharing love and experience with someone. That's the point of entertainment. That's the point of doing anything, is to share it with someone.
It's great. We're so excited to finally be here. It's been 3 years for me working on this project, so it's really nice to finally see it all come to fruition. And it's such an accessible film for families, and that's what I'm so proud of, is being able to have so many people to go see it and telling a story about Ohana. It's all about family, so we're super excited. Well, this cast, and especially Maya, is amazing. I mean, to find a little 6-year-old girl who's really never done this before, and to really see the way she evolved as an actress and as a kid. She's a kid in the movie, and that's what's so sweet. And Sydney and Amy and Courtney and the rest of our cast is just amazing. So we're super excited for people to see this. Just because there's so much spectacle and so much scope, because it's Hawaii. We want to show off the beauty of the island. And so it really needs to be on a big screen.
The fact that it's such an enduring property speaks to how authentic the story is and how much heart there is in it. This movie is so messy and it's full of mischief, and it's very irreverent and subversive, and so the fact that tone resonates with people this many years later is really special. The story of the movie is about how family can come from anywhere, and that your community can be your family in hard times. And so the communal experience of seeing a movie together and feeling that we're stronger together than alone, I think is best felt in a theater with hundreds of people watching the same thing at the same time.
I'm so excited. I'm so grateful and so humbled to be representing my family and Hawaii in itself. So yeah, very grateful to be here and excited. It's definitely a blessing to be here, and I was also very obsessed with it when I was, it's first grade, second grade when it first came out. So it's a very surreal moment to be here, playing David, a character that I love since I was a little boy. So yeah, I'm just very grateful and blessed. The term Ohana and the family was very strong with everybody, not just the cast, but the crew, but especially the cast. This little girl over there. She brought it out in all of us and made everyone work well together.
That's the wonderful thing about this version of the movie as well, is I think they've expanded it to include a little bit more of the community as well. So it's your core family, it's your biological family if you have one, but it's also your found family, your chosen family, and I think that's a really important message for everybody. The people who know that Tia Carrere was the voice of Nani and, Jason Lee, the fact that Amy Hill is in this as well, and they got to have expanded on-screen presences, and I think for people of a slightly older generation who are familiar with the original movie, they're really going to get a kick out of that. And for the kids this might be their first experience with Lilo and Stitch, they'll get to go back, see the original movie, see how beautiful it is, and recognize those voices. I think that's pretty cool. I could not imagine anyone else as Lilo. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, she just has the spark. She has that energy, the little bit of sass. You see her on the red carpet right now. She's having so much fun. Yeah.
It's honestly insane. This is amazing. Everybody looks great. I'm just trying to take it in, honestly, just trying to get really emotional. I love this movie. Growing up as a kid, I was super close to it. My mom's choir sang in the original, and I just wanted to do it justice and make everybody proud. And it was just such a team effort. We all kind of came together, but it was just an honor every day. And I'm from Hawaii, so to be able to shoot in my backyard and to be able to just see all of these cast and crew who are really kind of my Ohana, my friends, my classmates, the whole thing is just surreal. Fun, it's funny, and it's at the core of the movie. It is really about Ohana, and it's not just in the themes. It's not just in the story. We, as a cast and crew, we became an Ohana, even down to the smallest thing of me and my mom getting to be working on it. It's a film for family, made by the family.
Well, actually, he started writing first, and then eventually they asked us to be a part of it, and we're just bawling. It's so special. This is his project, and to be a part of his project, and then to do it together, full circle, it's just amazing. Amazing.
It's really weird. It's great. I was 9 years old. We were right here when we came to the original premiere. and I remember it well. So like, just I knew, being a part of it, of course, was amazing because I wanted to I said this, but it's kind of like my love letter to my mom, and the fact that she was able to come back with the choir to sing. All the kids are so fantastic. Their voices are great. It was just a dream come true.
I always say this to our choir that when children sing, it's just so powerful. And as adults, we kind of let down our guard, and when the kids' voices, it just touches. So to be a part of being able to sing to the world and touch people with our culture and our Olelo Hawaii, our Hawaiian, is such a privilege. And we just hope that it brings joy, it brings peace, it brings health to people, and really it's an honor. It is an honor.
I guess Stitch is irreverent like we all want to be, or we all are, so I think we put ourselves, he does what he wants to do. And then in this one, he realizes he's got to sacrifice a little bit of himself in order to be with the family, which is a great message for all of us. We were in Hawaii, and everyone loved what we were doing, and we just had a great time.
I think with kind of anything that you make, you kind of take the influences and you put them through the filter of your heart and how you see music. And I think that I made some music that I feel is very personal, but at the same time really stays true to a lot of the traditions and the instrumentation of Hawaii. I mean, I think that there's a Stitch inside all of our hearts, and I feel like, we all feel this sense of chaos around us, but we also all hold family so close to us at the same time. And I think those are two disparate things that come together in this film that just means so much to us. I think at the end of the day, it really comes down to just you and your collaborators sitting in a room together and just trying to make the best thing that you can make. And I think if I start thinking on a larger scale, it can become less personal. And I think the most important thing is to make something intensely personal.
It's crazy to think that we're in my childhood show right now. Being the background music, it's amazing.
Because the whole movie, like the whole story about the movie is Ohana means family, and family never gets forgotten. So yeah, we got to work with our family and have fun with each other.
I feel great. I feel amazing, and I just can't wait to see the movie. Like, I wish we could just go right now and watch it right now. You know what I mean? It's just very exciting. Being a Polynesian, it means so much to me because the message behind this movie is just so true. Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind, right, or forgotten. And it's true. It speaks true to me, and I sure it speaks true to every other Polynesian out there, but family means the world to us, and I'm super excited to be a part of this.
It's incredible. We've waited a long time to get this movie out into the world, and we're just so happy to celebrate with all of our partners on it. There's crew from Hawaii here, our consultants, our team, our director, Dean Fleischer-Camp. It's been a long time coming, so it's amazing to finally have it out in the world. Great, the fans have really loved all the looks they've seen of Stitch so far, so it does feel like we've sort of brought him into live action in the right way, but it's just such an honor. People adore this character. He's such a singular troublemaker in the Disney universe, and to be able to bring this to a new generation is so special. She is unlike any 6-year-old in the history of the world. It was one of those things where we kept being like, we'll know it when we see it, and then it was getting closer to the production and we hadn't seen it yet, and we're like, are we gonna find a 6-year-old who can carry this movie? And then she came in and blew us away. She's got the most beautiful energy. She's so imaginative. She's so creative, and she really did craft a performance. A lot of times people talk about just cast a kid exactly like what you think Lilo is, and there's obviously similarities in her spirit. She sort of knows herself, but she's not. She isn't Lilo. She really has crafted a performance here that I think audiences are going to love, and we're so excited to sort of introduce her to the world. Shot the whole thing there with Hawaiian crews. You see the scope and the beauty, but you also see the authentic sort of other side of Hawaii that I don't know if you've seen on screen before. Plus you get to see Stitch on a giant screen. It's a movie that can make you laugh, make you cry, and I think that's what everybody wants to do as a group right now.